What's your
Here
body
we go.
count?
5.
Your body count's 5.
Yes.
Okay,
I would take that on a lie detector test.
We'll go around the table on this.
2.
2. 4.
Wait, what? What are we asking?
I'm the highest?
Body count.
I don't know. I don't look at those things.
You don't look at those things?
No.
So, how many people you've slept with?
I don't remember. I have terrible memory. I know that I've been monogamous for a really long time, but there was a few of them flying around somewhere. I can't count.
So,
I'm 37, guy. These guys are not my age. I don't remember.
But okay, if you've only slept with 5 guys, you would remember that it's 5. So, is it more than 20?
Clearly, they weren't memorable enough.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Oh, T.
So, was it more than 20?
I doubt that.
Less than 20.
Most likely, yes.
Stop the cap.
On all y'all. Okay.
I don't care. I don't have the body count thing doesn't shame me at all. I know that I've been quite some of a prude, you know? But that's because I've had terrible, people think, oh yeah, hot sex, one night stand, and it's terrible. Dude doesn't know how to keep that up. It's nah, dog.
Nah, dog.
Nah, dog.
So if he is having some difficulty,
that's a problem.
In the erectile.
That's a problem.
That's, you know what?
Just
that's
if something's not wet and it's a problem, and it's it's a problem if the dude can't keep his thing out.
Well, it's a lot easier for women to get wet, and also there's lube. Whereas for men,
Aren't there pills or something?
But okay.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, there's Viagra, but I mean,
I tried that with an ex one time, and we both got a huge headache. He didn't need it. He was great, but
Wait, you took the Viagra too?
Yeah, we both did. We thought it would make us really horny, and it didn't. It was we were both fuck this shit. This sucks. Yeah, it was bad. We had to drink lots of water that night.
Oh. Yeah, I think Viagra is for men mostly, but yeah.
No, it was for both. There was a thing that was for both. It was his friend that was selling it or something. Yeah.
The fuck? Well, as far as the body count of the table goes,
Multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
Okay, so
you can think whatever you want to think.
I could be wrong.
But also, that's the thing. Even if our body counts were 100, if a guy's body count is 100, that's so normal
It's
and
so exciting
okay for
for
them.
And why
It's
do you just assume that all of us are lying?
Oh.
Why do I assume?
Yeah.
Wait, about what? I'm sorry.
He said all of our body counts should be multiplied by 3.
No, Stifler, the soundboard said that.
But
it wasn't
didn't you
me.
press it?
I did press it.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
The thing is that I mean,
Why
most
would
people can't be Some men too, but a lot of women are not going to be honest
A
about
lot
their
of
body
women have
count.
other priorities than dick.
Thank you.
Thank
oh
you,
my God,
Liza.
I love you.
What-
Thank
but what
you.
does that-
I don't give a shit.
Maybe myself.
Exactly.
No, but
Not
what does that have to
everyone's
do?
obsessed with men.
Yeah.
That I didn't assert that.
Yes, you kind of did when you're you don't know your body count. How would you not know that? Who cares?
I mean, that's kind of a pretty intimate thing. Most people would remember people they've had sex with, I would assume. Unless if it's so astronomical where you're starting to forget people, then...
I don't know. I'm more of a demisexual. I learned the word. So if it's not there mentally, I don't remember them.
Okay. Wait, so, you were in an 8-year relationship, right?
Yeah.
And then you said you broke up a year and a half ago?
Yes, I left. Thank God. I finally gave up.
Have you
No.
smashed?
No.
Since...
And it's so weird.
So you've been celibate for 2 years?
A year and 4 months. This is really private information. Luckily, I'm the way I am. But
Luckily.
it's the funny thing about desire, and I'll tell people this, is that we think we want things and we need things until we realize that we don't. There's just don't get me wrong. When I find the right person, it'll probably be a marathon. But for now, I don't feel the urge.
Yes!
That's funny. There's so many things involved as a woman. There's infections and STDs out there, monkeypox. Dude, I'm good by myself right now. Unless someone is really gonna bring it to the table, I actually have a checklist now.
What's your checklist?
My checklist? At least have your car and your house and not be a bum couch surfer that I have to drag around and be your mommy for forever. And at least have a good attitude, be healthy. not make me responsible for everything, including your life, yeah, that's my checklist now. Like, and yeah, I don't put up with people that don't respect me anymore, because I'm an empath and I tend to take in so much, and I give people excuses. I'm like, oh, but they're that way because they had a broken family. Well, everybody's broken. So wake up and try to be different, you know?
Mike Davis. Okay, wow. I mean, a lot of that stuff seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, no shit. It's pretty basic.
Mm.
I'm a pretty basic bitch, dude. Like, you know, I'm quite simple. It's just I've been with really high maintenance men. So my take is complete opposite from yours. You know?
You've been with high maintenance men. Do you think you're high
Yes.
maintenance?
Me? Hell no. I'm like not at all. What I am is I'm very expressive. So either you can handle the authenticity and the opinionated. Like, I'm very good at respecting people's differences, but not when mine isn't. So like, you can think the way you do and I still respect you, but if you don't respect me and allow my space as well, that's where I just walk away.
Word?
Word.
You
Okay,
skipped
question
him.
for the panel.
You skipped him.
Oh, what was the question? Oh, body count. Josh,
Yeah.
okay, what's your body
Oh.
count?
We went
Oh.
all around
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was
Sorry,
left
Josh,
out. That was
body
so
count,
sad.
if you want.
You're
Not
welcome,
gonna
Josh.
lie, I don't know it.
Oh, shit,
Ooh.
Josh, are you a fucking legend? Are you a fucking legend, Josh?
what did you say?
My body count.
I
don't
have
know
it on good authority,
You don't have
Josh.
one?
No, I don't. No, I don't know it.
You
So
don't
Josh is a
remember either.
legend,
I
but then
was just
we're all
gonna say
liars.
that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting misogyny right there.
That's
How's
the way
that?
it
How's
is.
that misogyny?
Because men are legends if their
If
body
they
count
fuck everything,
exceeds-
and
What's the
But
but
then if
women are
a
what-
woman-
sluts and dirty if
What's-
they fuck a lot.
What's the definition of misogyny?
Misogyny?
What's the definition of it?
It's when you're negative towards the female gender, and it's a double-edged sword. That's what it is. So you treat them unfairly because they're females. You think that they have to act a specific way. It's a hegemonic way of thinking, and it's very masculine. It's been conditioned for years and years, so much that you don't even realize you're doing it when you're doing it.
I mean, are there differences between men and women?
Absolutely, there are differences between men and women. But what makes it
But
okay
so-
for you to smash like 10 women in a week and not okay for a woman
Because
to do
it's
it?
hard for men and it's very easy for women to get sex.
It's not hard for men
It's
to get
very,
sex.
very hard for men to get sex.
Dude,
Have you ever made a guy wait for sex?
no. I'm very direct. If I want you, I want you. If I don't,
All right,
I'll
well-
never
well,
let you have it.
We'll ask the table. Have you ever made a guy wait for sex?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay, there you go.
Well, I haven't.
Most men don't make women wait for sex. It's the opposite.
See how different people's worlds can be, though? That's why it's very dangerous to stereotype.
Okay, but see, you're an outlier. The fact of the matter is that for men, it's very difficult for them to get laid. For most men, it's very hard.
I don't
Any
know.
single-
The men that I was with, not at all. Like,
Well, congrats. You're dating the top 20%.
I don't know.
But-
I wouldn't call it that.
Okay.
At all.
Well,
I was pretty, like, bad at judging, you know.
Yeah, so, I mean, any single girl at this table, if she was so inclined, right now it's 8:15 on a Tuesday. You could get laid
It's
tonight.
Thursday.
So
Sorry,
could a
Thursday.
dude.
No, you think an average
It
guy.
takes two, right? Like,
No,
think
I
about
think
it.
you're right.
No,
I think
you think
you're right.
you think an average guy can just go out and get laid.
Dude, there are so many horny women out there. Like, you have no idea. I know so
Dude,
many.
bro.
Like, so many
No,
that are like,
it's
I just
not.
want to fuck tonight, and I'm going to go fuck someone. I'm like, okay, well, cool. I'm not like that, but, like, yeah, awesome.
Well, you're an outlier, but for most men,
Just because I'm scared of cat.
into the microphone, please.
I said I'm just scared of, like, I'm more of a hypochondriac. I think people are gross sometimes and don't clean themselves properly.
Okay, most men cannot get laid. Like, they have extreme difficulty getting laid. It's hard. They're getting curved by girls. Most men, if they DM a chick, she's just going to leave him on red, won't even open it. But if a girl DMs a guy, she's probably going to, more likely than not, she'll get a response.
That is so not
Same with dating
true.
apps. How's it?
I think
I
there's
really
some
want to
truth
pull up my
it.
video. Eric,
I
can you,
think
can
there's
you,
some truth, yeah.
Eric, can you pull up on the other tab, go to my YouTube channel, pull up my social experiment video that I did?
On the other tab? Oh,
Yeah, you'll have to do it on the other one. I'll control this while we do that. But so just pull up my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What's that?
Which one?
So let me know when you're there.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So you're gonna actually let me pull up window here if we can see it. Okay, so go to home or go F11. Yeah, go home. Okay, go scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Okay, keep going. Most viewed. There we go. Okay, first one, asking guys for sex. Play that one.
I've seen this.
I've seen these on your IG.
Go full screen.
Yeah, but you have megally hot chicks go on there. Don't even go find a regular looking chick.
I did it with a regular looking chick.
Really? Because
Would
I didn't
kill
see
it.
any on your IG.
No,
They were all
we didn't do it with.
That girl is very pretty.
She's very attractive, yes. And I've
So
done
what's
it
your
with.
point? Not
Well,
most women don't look like that. Let's be real.
It doesn't matter.
It
Yeah.
does
I
matter,
don't know if
dude.
it
Really
matters
doesn't.
though.
Come
Even
on,
An
don't be
average
so
chick,
ignorant,
yo, an
man.
average
even an average
chick.
chick could
That
probably
is not
pull
an
more
average
than the
chick.
average
Look
guy.
at
What-
your expectations. Do you think that's average? To me, that looks like a fucking Barbie, dude. Like,
But
I'm
like
trying
if
to
you were to
illustrate a point
use
here.
an average chick,
Oh, it's not
I
loading.
think guys have a lot lower
Okay, just
standards
forget it.
than
Never mind.
girls. Like
Guys standard.
Wait, you gotta pause.
megally good looking.
she definitely
she's
is.
gonna get
No,
any
she for
beauty
sure
quality.
is. But even an average looking girl probably has a lot better odds than the average looking guy because our standards are higher than men's naturally.
Most men, yes, we can talk about a male model doing it. We can talk about her doing it. I had another girl do it too. Fact of the matter is, most women, if they are direct with guys, if they were so inclined, either in person or on a dating app, at a bar or a club, if they wanted to, they could walk into a club, say, who wants to fuck? Some guy's going to be down. Most guys are probably going to be down to fuck. If a guy does the same exact thing, ain't no chick going to take him serious. Ain't no chick going to be... He could be walk-in, good-looking, have a fucking Lambo parked outside, be rich, ballin', whatever it is. No chick's just going to go straight up go for it. But speaking about the average man can't just hook up with a girl like that.
I
They
think there's
can't,
truth to
dude.
that. I think you have a point
Yeah.
there.
I think it depends on how charismatic they are.
The
Because
average
if you're
man
funny
is not
and you're cool and you're confident,
what percentage of men are charismatic and cool?
Well, then they should step that up.
yeah, exactly. You're like, where's your
Step it-
personality, man? Like, come on.
Well, that's very convenient for women to say, I want a guy who's funny, who's charismatic, who's confident, all this shit.
But doesn't
Men
a
don't
woman-
care about that shit in
What?
women. You just need
What
to
kind
be
of dumb men are
pretty.
you talking about?
Most of them.
Men don't care about
There are
that
so
stuff.
many hot chicks in the world. Like, you want to
What-
have more
are-
substance than that. Are you talking about for one night stands? You're right about those one night stands. I'm talking about
I'm-
partnership.
We're
for
talking
partnership.
about getting laid.
Oh, just getting laid.
Yeah, we're talking about getting
Oh
laid.
yeah, all they care about is hot. You're right. Excuse me, I misunderstood.
I mean, actually, for a lot of guys, like most men have no standards,
Yeah.
have no boundaries.
just for like
So
one
true.
night, maybe.
No, even
Yeah.
for relationships, most guys are so. Most men are so sex starved. Most guys are so affection starved, attention starved. Most men don't get any attention from women, so a lot of men will tolerate a lot of shit from women.
I think you're right. Absolutely. And like, not saying that that's a good thing, but that's just how it is, I guess. But like, that's just the societal privilege of being a woman, is that we have better chances of getting laid. But like, what the fuck does that do for me in life, honestly?
Well, also relationships too. Women
Yeah.
have an edge up in relationships.
in relationships,
getting relationships.
as well. Like, we have more options in who we want to find suitable as a partner, whereas men will probably settle for a lot less because they are so sex starved and affection starved. I think you're right.
Here's the difference.
Sorry, I was reading the comments.
Yeah, here's the difference is women sleep with who they want, men sleep with who they can.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Agreed. Yeah.
I have a question.
like
How do you
that.
think that could be evened out more or balanced out more?
how could it be, I mean, women lowering their standards? Because some of y'all frankly are a bit delusional about I'm not saying all women, but some women have an unrealistic elevated sense of self,
Yeah.
be it either their physical attractiveness or who they are as a person. So I think if women were more realistic with their own self-assessments, I mean, we've done this on previous shows where like we'll ask someone in the chat, Mr. Stifler will ask what the women rate themselves, and women will just rate themselves a 10.
I don't think that's like every woman though.
No, it's not every woman. Some women are very realistic about, you know, their appearance or what they're potentially bringing to a relationship. But here's the issue, right? And I think this is part of the contributing factor to why women's have an elevated sense of their own attractiveness, because women can sleep up. So you can sleep with a guy who's more attractive than you. That guy will never commit to you. He'll never commit. So that's why you always hear girls talking about fuck boys and guys don't want to commit. Well, it's because you're sleeping up. So what you have happening is if a woman can sleep with a guy who's more attractive than her, she's going to think, well, I can sleep with a guy who I think is an 8 or a 9. I must be an 8 or a 9.
So I can then date and have my standards that high.
Yeah. So I think that's part of the problem. And we're seeing that play out on dating apps. You have the top 10 or 20% of men on dating apps that are just crushing it on dating apps, just running through chicks.
Yeah.
And then but for 80% of men on dating apps, nothing. They're struggling on dating apps. So I mean, and I think men need to level up too, though.
I
Men
agree.
need to improve too.
Yeah.
They got to stop being bums. They got to stop smoking weed. They got to stop drinking. I mean, I have kind of very not radical takes on this, but I mean, they got to get fit. They got to get their body right. They got to get their money right. So men got to level up, but I do think to some degree women have women. I mean, I think it's no surprise. I think most women are very picky.
Yeah.
If you were to ask who's pickier, men or women, I mean, it's kind of duh.
Yeah.
Women are more picky.
Yeah, I feel like everyone should just like meet each other halfway in some way. Like women could maybe in some ways, you know, like what you were saying, realize the standards and reality of situations, and men need to rise up to the occasion for the women and themselves.
Yes. I mean, we could go around the table if you want to rate yourselves from 1 to 10.
That's awful.
Why is it awful?
You start.
Why
you
would
go.
you?
first.
Yeah, you go.
6.9 on a good day.
Nice number.
So is this rated by just like face or like, but
Oh.
what else do we
Physical
have?
appearance.
I
Just
know,
physical
right?
Okay,
appearance.
physical appearance.
Physical appearance strictly.
Maybe
That's
like
so subjective.
maybe like
Yeah.
a 7, but with everything I have to like offer,
What
like
you-
a 10.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! What do you got?
Like what you were saying, like if I was on Tinder, I'd like
You got that crypto?
I would use like a photo of me with my Range Rover. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
That would
Okay,
just
he's
like-
got the he's
that
got the
would put
range.
me in the
Do you
20.
have a Range Rover?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
No
I want a
pass.
Bronco.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
Okay, ratings.
I refuse to rate. I think it's stupid. I'm sorry. I'm so grainy about it.
But what's your objection to it?
Because I think it's subjective. I think one day, like some days I feel like I'm a 10. Some days I feel like I'm a fucking 0. Like it's stupid. It's your mentality. It's
Well,
not
here-
really your physical appearance. It's how you feel about yourself. And that reflects on what you see.
Here's a different way to. Well, okay, we'll skip you.
I guess
You
if I
asked.
like really had to put a number to it, and like I have no idea if this is realistic or delusional, but I think I would put myself at an 8.7.
Okay.
Yeah, this is hard. I would say like, I don't know, like 8.5.
I was okay. I feel like I need to change my
That's
No,
exactly what
I was
felt.
honestly like truthfully, at the bottom of my core, I feel like I'm like a 6.7. I think. No, I'm being really honest right now. Yeah, I think that's.
Yours is hard
What
on
I-
yourself.
I know.
Before anyone said anything, I was gonna like, I don't know, but this is notable that like, you know, I've come a long way. I would have rated myself way lower. So the first number that came into my head was a 7.7. Double 7.
Okay.
7.
Lucky number. Lucky number.
37, play along, and don't be so pessimistic.
So
I'm
Christina,
not pessimistic.
what
just
do you
real.
think? If we lined up 50 men, what do you think they would rate you?
Me? I don't
Mhm.
know. I'd be rating them before they rate me.
Just answer the question.
I don't know what to tell you. I would drive me crazy if I gave a shit what men thought. They shift. If you have big titties, then they get bored and they want small titties. If you've got a fat ass, then they always want fat ass. If you have long legs and they want it's variety. It's all about variety, okay? Oh, I want a freaking exotic Latina. Now I want like a little blondie. You know, fuck them, dude. I don't care what they think.
All right,